All right. Go Yankees. What a day to be a collector, I tell you. Another Comic Con in the local area. Just one of those days. It's just sometimes therapeutic. I don't know about you guys, but you could have the worst day and you find a key or a minor key or a major key or you sell off a key and you just feel excited about this hobby. So shout out to Longbox. Bumped into him at this local con. Great guy, man. Just an awesome guy, humble guy. You know, he didn't stay for the duration of the con. You know, bless his heart. You know, he goes in and he goes out, man. He's one of those silent killers out there. I saw this haul, man, and man, I wish I found that Spawn #1. But congrats, man. That's a big pickup. So this is what I got at the con today. Again, it's local con, maybe once a month, every other month. But a handful of dealers, a lot of dealers, baseball card dealers, football card dealers, some coin collector dealers, I believe, are there too. But the majority is comic book collectors and dealers. So I saw a lot of new faces. There were some new faces there, but the first place I went was this one dealer. He was selling 75 cents per comic and then get one free. So I got 10 and I got one free. So this is Spider-Man, of course. Everybody knows Web of Spider-Man 97. First appearance of Night Watch. And I know I got a couple copies of this, but I tell you, I cannot turn down a high-grade comic. And this definitely looks high-grade, grading, CGC worthy. So I had to pick that up. Finally found a copy of this Sandman 22. Shout out to Longbox, man. He skipped this. I was following him on a Longbox, and I saw this in a bin he already hunted. So I appreciate you leaving me this, man. Sandman 22, first appearance of Daniel. I have 69, first appearance of Maze. But yeah, this looks good with the PC. It looks good with the 69 I have. Might grade it. It'll look good with the #1 I have as well. So I love that Sandman 22. Now this was a cool find. I kind of jumped around because this particular dealer had a bunch of long boxes, man. 75 cents, just maybe 50 or so. I don't know. But I found this Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel. Really cool comic. I already have one graded at 9.8. But I found 2 copies for 75 cents. Just beautiful high-grade comics. I mean, these are still surprisingly a hot book. I remember I bought the 9.8 years ago, and it was hot. But supposedly they're still selling for 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks. There's only 45 total graded on CGC, which was a surprise. This came out in 2009, and it's only 12 9.8. So I remember when I was the first one. So now there's 12 total 9.8s of this comic book. So surprisingly low print run, I believe. I found some NYX. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell these or I got #6. I guess the Tupac variant or Tupac cover. I got #7. I might pick up this series. I'm not sure, but just thought I'd pick it up. Love the NYX. Love the X-23 character, so I might pick up the set there. This was cool. Another high-grade comic. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #19. First appearance of Alistair Smythe, the Spider Slayer, I guess he eventually turns into. So just a high-grade comic. Beautiful cover. Picked it up for 75 cents. Found 2 copies of this Marvel Point #1. If you remember from the Baltimore Con, I picked up the other Marvel Point 1, the first appearance of Kamala Khan. This is, I guess, another volume or another series. This is the first appearance of Nova, the Sam Alexander version, Nova. So Marvel Point #1, high grade. Love it in the PC. So that was 10. And then I was like, you know, I'll just throw this in there. This is just a second appearance. Excuse me, second print, New Warriors #1. I have the first print. I picked that up, so this is the second print, which I thought was pretty cool to have in a PC. So that was one dealer. I went to the dealer nearby and just picked up one comic for $1. This new Xmen 128, first appearance of Phantom X. So again, another cool cover, another first appearance. Surprisingly, there's over 600 graded of this comic. I can't believe that. With over 400 9.8s. Holy smokes, do you people know something I don't know? This was a 2002 comic, I believe, and there's over 600 CGC graded. So I already have one graded, blue label, 9.8, so this is just a high grade to go with it. So nice pickup there. So that was just one from that one dealer. And then I bumped into this other dealer, and I picked up this Long Shot #1. First appearance of Long Shot according to CGC. I know there's that X-Men annual, but yeah, first appearance of Long Shot there. Picked up Long Shot #3, first appearance of Mojo, high grade copy. Glad to have that. And I picked up another copy of this. I couldn't turn it down. If you remember in my past CGC video, I showed this graded at 9.8, and I just like the cover, man. That's just one of those cool Eric Powell variant cover B covers. I mean, it's a Dark Horse Comics, got it, but it's just a cool cover B cover, man. Look at the skulls and the red, and just gorgeous. So I love this comic. I love that cover. I'm not sure if I'll grade that or keep it in the PC. And this, again, I can't turn down a high grade comic. I mean, this is Saga 41, the recalled Black Era cover. So I don't know, it's not really worth much, but it's a recalled cover. Supposedly it's supposed to be destroyed by all the LCSs and stuff. So glad to have one in the PC. So that was one dealer. And then I went to this last dealer, and I found this comic, I can't believe, for $1. This this X-Men 205, the 1 in 25 J. Scott Campbell variant, first appearance of Hope Summers. Holy smokes, can you believe this? And didn't know this comic was so hot, man. A 9.8 is like $200-300. Holy smokes, and this looks high grade. A raw is selling for $50-60, and there's only 72 graded 9.8 of this comic, but there's over 180 graded blue labels. So just an interesting book that doesn't have much inventory as far as grading is concerned, but it was released in 2008, so that's a long time, and so few comics were graded. So yeah, man, got lucky and found this. Glad to pick this up in the PC. I have the other X-Men 205, the black cover. Found that at the Baltimore Con, so I guess this is the variant for it. So glad to add that to the PC with the regular cover that I have with it. So yeah, man, that was fun. That was a fun con. Glad I went. Again, shout out to Longbox, man. Great guy. Just, you know, a good guy, just picks what he wants to pick, and he handles his business, and glad to have met him there. Met some good dealers today, met some good vendors, had some good conversations with people. That's what it's all about, going to these cons and connecting and networking and meeting some collectors and dealers and other vendors. It was really awesome. Supposedly this one dealer, he had to clear his whole wall. Like somebody had bought his whole wall. I wasn't there. I just saw an empty wall, and I was like, what happened? And somebody had bought his whole wall. Like, I'll buy everything on your wall. And he bought it, and the lady assistant, I guess, helped carry the inventory to his car or whatever, and then he had to restock his wall. So I never seen that before. That was funny. But yeah, fun day. Glad to have these in the PC. Still rebagging and reboarding. Need to finish that up as soon as I can, but I definitely want to make this video and share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys find what you want to find and collect all the comics you want to collect. And as always, collect what you want to collect, but please take care of those comics. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.